What's up, everybody? Welcome back. My name is Teagues, aka the guy whose consistency in uploading videos is the same as the consistency of his hairline. Today I am walking you through the fastest way to get the new exotic sword, the Lament. Let's get it. To start off, you're going to head to the tower if you haven't already and talk to Banshee to pick up and start the quest. It is then going to have you find 3 dead Exos on Europa. Now, there are 9 dead Exos on Europa in total, and scanning all 9 will give you a triumph. But seeing how this is a how to get Lament quickly video, we're going to be doing my fastest 3. The first that I chose was on the top of a glacier or ice block in Cadmus Ridge. The next was at the boss room in the Lost Sector, Perdition.
Dysphoria, hopelessness, lack of motivation, crying spells without.
And the final Exo that I picked was in Eventide Ruins towards the farthest public event spawn, where 2 yellow bar captains often roam around. Now, there are other videos that show the rest of the 9 Exos, so I'll link that down in the description below, so you can complete that triumph as well. Moving on to the next step, you're gonna be looking for that Giant Exo head, as you remember from the trailer, hidden in the Exo facility. By Exo facility, yes, they do mean the Bray Exoscience area. And you'll get a quest marker showing you the exact path of where to go. After winding your way through the old Bray Exoscience factory, talk to the head and prepare to have your mind blown. And don't worry, I won't spoil it for you yet. Next up is where the quest gets a little bit grindy, but it's not too bad. 100 Vex Defeated with swords and Minotaur, Hydra, and Cyclops sword final blows. Now, my strategy can work in 2 ways. The Vex integration public event is a great way to get all 3 of those to spawn, but you're often competing with other guardians. What I did instead is I threw on a bunch of sword scavenger perks and went into the Perdition Lost Sector. There are 6 of the listed Vex enemies that spawn in the Lost Sector in 1 run. But what I encountered, and keep in mind this may be bugged, I don't really know, that only the red bar Minotaurs gave me progress for that second task. However, for the 100 sword kills, I completed that in around 2 full runs of this Lost Sector. What I would do is run it all the way through until you complete those 100 kills or until you get close, then run out to where the instance resets, just like this. Then run back in and kill that first red bar Minotaur over and over until it completes. Took me less than 10 minutes. Next up, pick up an Exo challenge from Vex and jump right into it. Before starting, I would recommend to equip a machine gun or something with some range, as the boss is a Hydra and a sword really isn't something that worked well for me. Oh. As you run through this, you'll notice that you have a debuff called Biting Cold on the side that will stack the longer you are away from one of these fire pits. As you kill adds though, they will drop what look like fire motes that will subtract 2 from your stack of Biting Cold. Jump all the way to the top, shred the Hydra, and move on to the next step. Next up, bind that finisher button, PvP Sweatlords, if you don't have it bound, because you're gonna be using it. I'm sure y'all can guess where we're headed to finish this next step, which is multiple finishers on Vex. And yep, you guessed right, back to Perdition. Harpies will give you around 1.5 to 2%, and the orange bar Minotaurs will drop 8%. It took me around a run and like 5 kills on a second run to complete this by doing a finisher on just about every ad that I could do it on, with the exceptions of the Hydra, Fanatics, and the final boss. Next up is finding the blade pieces within the Glassway strike. Do not, I repeat, do not waste your time looking for actual blade pieces to drop or that are hidden through the strike. Run all the way to the end and tick the main boss down to about 1/3 until he retreats to the void, and that should get it to drop. I know, I was frustrated too. After that, either complete the strike or be a scumbag like me and leave. You're headed to the tower next. After heading to the tower and talking to Banshee, he will have you search Eventide Ruins for an abandoned bunker and explore the inside. Shocker, you don't have to look for a bunker either, because it's literally the bunker E15 Lost Sector. Complete this all the way through and you'll get the next step of the quest, which is actually the final step in defending the Clovis AI. Start this mission right outside of that Lost Sector, complete the mission. At the end, you'll get the sword and get to test drive it. After this, talk to Banshee to officially finish the mission, and you'll have the new exotic Lament sword. My early thoughts on this thing, it is sick. Go ahead and subscribe and I'll have a review out in the next few days. And if you found this video helpful, if it got you the Lament sword faster than anything else, go ahead and leave a like down below, subscribe for future videos. And if you've got something that worked faster for you, leave it in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, my friends, my family, I have been Teagues. You have been beautiful. Peace.